I thought that many people knew what climate change was until I saw this video.
What do you feel about climate change?
So I think Australia is the most affected by the climate change. That's because I'd rather say the ozone layer, the hole in the ozone layers. I reckon, yeah.
And whereas before there used to be a natural layer up there that blocked things,
That's why it seems to be getting
it's getting thinner something, and so more heat's coming down.
The ozone layer, and therefore our seasons are changing.
The hole in the ozone layer is causing a problem.
Yeah.
Climate change and the ozone layer are two different things. And by the way, that was the first question that I had when I did my presentation about climate change. So it's about the ozone layer, right? And CFCs and just staying up there. No, it's not about that. Like, told you. So, to begin, first of all, we need to understand the difference between climate and weather. They sound the same, but are totally different. Weather is the change between a week or a month that will happen on the Pacific day. The answer is right most of the time. Most of the time. And the term climate means the prediction of weather over a length of time, like a year. Climate is mainly an average of weather, like say the average December temperature of Winnipeg is minus 8 degrees centigrade, minus 15 degrees Celsius. That is about the temperature you should be like in Winnipeg during December. And it may not always stay in that range, but it is an estimate, and estimates are not perfect. Since we know what the difference between weather and climate is, now we can understand what the problem of climate change is. To begin, we have an atmosphere over the Earth. Protects us from asteroids, but it keeps the heat from the sun in with the help of greenhouse gases. You can picture the greenhouse gases as a massive blanket that keeps the earth warm. The gases are called CO2 and methane and a few other, but CO2 and methane are the most important or controversial, or the ones we produce. So we burn these gases by cars, factories, ships, planes, and they go into the atmosphere and warm out the planet. You can imagine this as humans adding more blankets to the earth and warming it out. But unlike us, the earth already has a perfect climate to harbor life. So the extra heat is just overkill. But not all places warm up. Climate science is very complicated, and saying that the earth will just warm up does not explain everything. Some places will get very hot, and some places will get very cold.
High in the atmosphere. Earth's air tends to move from the warm middle of the planet to the poles. Because warm air takes up more space, it's taller, so gravity pulls it towards the Arctic where the atmosphere is thinner and shorter, and this creates wind.
The Earth is spinning, so instead a river of air known as the jet stream is formed moving west to east.
This is what the polar jet stream looks like. You can see the patterns of its winds. The jet stream serves as a boundary between cold air from the Arctic and warm air from the tropics, and its shape influences weather patterns. The Arctic atmosphere is changing as the temperatures rise there faster than further south. There is less gravitational pull on the air towards the North Pole, so the jet stream slows down.
Less of a flow, and the jet stream is losing steam.
When it's curvy, weather sticks around longer, causing bigger storms, droughts, and cold spells. Some scientists think that's supercharging extreme weather across the world.
This is what happened when the bomb cyclone came, causing crocs to be frozen in the Carolinas. On top of that, the extra heat the jet stream brings from the Arctic makes it tough life for a polar bear. The melting ice is going to raise sea levels, causing cities to go underwater. This is sad if you live near the ocean, kind of like most people. To end, every cloud has a silver lining, and we can solve this problem with reducing greenhouse gases. That'll be my next video. To end, I've chosen to change my channel's name to On. So tell me in the comment below, or the description box below, of how you think of it. And see you in the next one.